and aggressive defender. Kawhi. And made smart adjustments along the way.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of... That's good from George.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And the basket by Leonard.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step.
Over Durant. They get it back. Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
James finds Durant. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Up and in on the layup. And again, Smitty, Paul has a shot to go. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
That's good from George.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And it's a... George hits them both. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a...
Oh, are you kidding me?
Easy. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T.
In the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared.
Now here's George. He had 19 points in the win against the Lakers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Curry passes to Doncic. And stolen by Adebayo.
Phoenix foul. Stephen Curry. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Miami.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Jokic is checked in for Stephen Curry. James comes in for Zion Williamson. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Lillard. And it's Davis in for Ja Morant. James Harden, he's checked in for Miami. Trae Young comes in for Whiteside.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Here's Doncic. A good-looking shot from the wing. Doncic has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Adebayo sets a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Still growing as a true lead guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Heat out in front, up by 4, and we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Setting the floor for the Heat. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Trae Young out there with James Harden. And it's Mitchell in at the 3, a small forward. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And that one's good. Walker's got his first 2 points.
The unique Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Mitchell, the pass to Young. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Embiid. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. The kick out, Curry. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Young from long range. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Walker passes to Embiid, and that one drops for him.
I just love the ball movement.
Miami trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Butler outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Doncic passes to Curry. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mitchell. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Pass to Harden. Knocked loose. Walker with a steal. Embiid finds Walker. Embiid inside. Checked by Mitchell. Jokic passes to Walker. From deep, here's Doncic. Kept alive. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Miami. Whiteside, he's checked in for Adebayo. George comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for James Harden. And Fox is subbed in for Trae Young. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Whiteside. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by George. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he makes it.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Lillard passes to Williamson. Now here's Morant. Williamson with a screen on Fox. From deep, Morant. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead. They're up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their...
Let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very
And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Embiid. Walker's got his second bucket on the night. So it's Miami now. It's Adebayo, high post. Driving in. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. The Suns making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Butler finds Whiteside over Leonard. And again, the Heat missing.
starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Knocks it loose. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Right side. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And there's the lob. It's stolen by James. In transition, here come the Suns. And slam dunk by James.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Young with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Walker draws the double. Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard against Mitchell. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for Miami, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And the layup falls.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The Heat making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
Harden with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Zion Williamson is checked in for Leonard. Damian Lillard comes in for James. Morant, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Curry in for Walker. Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout.
Davis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Suns, number one.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
So good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile. Finds good spacing and his shot.
Lillard outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Harden against Lillard. The three from Curry. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. The shot comes out. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for Miami. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's George in at the 3. Drains the triple.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside in.
Curry gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Miami. Young comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Miami trailing. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And Durant with the big finish.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Pass to Young. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Adebayo. Now Whiteside. Guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And Young gets it to go.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Durant's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Miami calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
checked in for the Suns. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Right side, the pass to Young. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Yes, it's good. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Pass to Jokic. Embiid against George. From the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Whiteside. And here's Young. Clock at 6. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Whiteside.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Jokic passes to James. And slams dunk by James.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounce
pass run, which ultimately put the game away.
Young, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3 from Curry. Adebayo grabs the board. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Young. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. The 3. It falls.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Nikola can win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.